And I think people don't want to have to work too hard at their lyrics and their bars, so they want to look the other way when shit is a little too serious
It's
for
getting
them.
like that? Nah, let's keep it over there. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so they scared it, then they have to deal with it, and it is.
I've been in studio sessions with colleagues saying, I'm not trying to rap. I don't really want to rap.
What does that even mean? What are y'all doing in the studio then?
They want
to just do the hook?
They want to do the song, but they want to keep it as simple as possible. Make it more of a thing of now.
They scared to get their head blown off.
Yeah. I don't really want to.
They scared because they're in a room with a real one.
Kill me to hear that, though.
Yeah, it hurts.
I don't really want to rap. Like, you rapping too much. What did you sign up for? I get it.
You know, they're always singing over a track, a vocal track, but you called it out, and now everybody's kind of paying attention. So if you can kind of expand on what that means and what the difference is for a performer.
I don't want to, before I even elaborate on that, it's a time to do it. Because now don't get it misconstrued. Like, if you doing the hosting, if you somewhere and then the setting is right, the drinks, you can rock over the words. You can rock over the words in the arena for couple songs that you doing. You doing an old album from back then. If you pay me $250,000 to go on stage and I just hit the CD, you could have stayed in the crib and listened to Spotify. You know what I mean? You jipping the people. You don't have to do every song with the words. I knew that was just going to be a good tactic being in the mecca of hip hop. And then they giving these kids so much money, some of them getting spoiled. You know what I mean? You got to know the difference between a walkthrough or hosting and an actual performance with production. When people pay that ticket, you got to honor that ticket sale to this arena that's filled up with people that came here to see you perform, not play your CD.
And I think that's honorable because people need to know these things. We just can't go around and not talk about these things.
We skipping, we jipping the people. You can put on a nice watch, a Cuban, hop out of Cullinan, this, that, and then screw the whole thing of the craftsmanship of hip hop.
Right.
All of that trinkets and everything you got came from this element of 2 turntables and a mic. So let's not stray away from it.
Right.
Let's not erase it.
Let's not erase it.
Ever.
Of course, the game's evolving. We just going for 50 years of hip hop, but let's honor that 50 years. We sticking to the craftsmanship.
As a fan,
you don't know the difference.
They done manipulated your ears.
So tell me, when am I supposed to?
I mean,
how do I know?
The ones we grew up listening to, they ain't really have that privilege, right? They had to go out there and be raw and deal with the crowd and talk to them and say what they had to say and really get the people to see whether I like you or not. You can't milli vanilli the crowd. You gotta, like bro say though, sometimes you might get a little tired here and you can say it at a party.
Yeah, it happens. Crazy.
Like, how did y'all come in? Y'all were like the streets.
The streets.
Puff put that shit was like Barnum and Bailey, the way he had the whole, back then it was unlimited expenses for production and all of that, so it was crazy. The set was hours long, and we was just going through all of the songs.
Is that when y'all were coming out in the full baseball uniforms?
That was at the end, the Benjamins, when we all switched to the leather baseball suits. Shout out to 5001.
Yeah.
Well, we was coming, that's when we was having all type of shiny suits. We had the shiny suits.
How did you guys feel about it? Did you,
we
now in
hated
hindsight,
the shiny.
we
hated it. We never felt comfortable one time wearing. Mace loved it. Because he like, I'm going for the money. He had a plan what he was doing. I'm wearing this. When he looked in his dressing room and seen that shit on the hanger, he got Kool-Aid. He knew what he was doing. Going for the money, guys. Don't mind me. It didn't really work like that with us. We ain't feel right with
you
that
were
shit.
Grumbling, like putting it on like
it didn't feel
shit.
right. You know that. If you look good, you feel good. It was. If you look good, we ain't feel good.
But you didn't feel like you had any leverage.
Of course we didn't.
Yeah.
You know, you knew on the roster, we wanted to be there. So we didn't start complaining just yet.
And at the time, everything was about platinum. So I think we was all trying to figure out what was the look. What was that money look? Like he said, Mace was going for the money. It was a shift. It was like a look that we needed, a star look. We needed that look, and we was trying to find that glow for the stage that would match it because everybody's coming from the street. Lox is coming from the street, and it's like, all right, how do we make this work for arenas and all of this stuff? Everybody tried to step up and do something different, I think, at one time or another.
Hey, yo, Eeze.